So how did I end up in Watsonville? So Watsonville, I actually had heard of Watsonville, but I'd never been here. Or at least I thought I hadn't. I was living in the Bay Area. Would drive down to Santa Cruz or Carmel. I mean, I was passed by here, but I never knew what this city was. Then an opportunity came up to come down here and help build an orthopedic and a spine program here in Watsonville. The interesting thing was that this place actually has some significance to me. I'm an immigrant, as I stated in an earlier video, and when my family came to this country, we were trying to become American citizens, and it's not that easy to do. And what happened in the late 80s, President Reagan signed a bill into law, which is called colloquially the amnesty law. And it was a bill that was designed to allow people who were in the United States, who were trying to become American citizens, to give them a path to become US citizens. And you have to have been in the country for a certain amount of time, haven't been in any trouble, or doing something with your life. And that bill was actually really designed for a lot of people who were in this country as agricultural workers, and a lot of other types of work, but a lot of agricultural workers. Like a lot of the people here in the Watsonville area. This is big agricultural community. So that bill that I think a couple million, maybe more, people were able to qualify to become temporary residents and then become permanent residents and eventually become US citizens, was signed into law by Ronald Reagan. That's one of the reasons I'm here. And it was because of the hard work that a lot of people in this community were doing, immigrants, just like myself. And that's how I became a US citizen. That's what allowed me to go to UC Berkeley, because as not even a temporary or permanent residency, there's no way I could pay for school, but I was able to qualify for loans and some grants and so forth. And I was working, but it's difficult to work full time and go to a place like Berkeley, although I did that at times. But in any case, long story short, a lot of the folks in Watsonville are sort of responsible for me becoming a US citizen. Now, when I moved here, one of the first people I operated on was an immigrant who was part of that group of people that this law was originally written for. A bill was written for and became law. And that kind of blew me away because it felt like I was coming full circle. The reason I became a US citizen is because of people like the hardworking people in the Watsonville community. And now I'm taking care of them. It really does feel like I am giving back. And it makes this very, very rewarding for me.